Where is Jesus in the lockdown? It might feel like he's away, out of office. It might feel like he's stuck up at that church, the one we've had to lock up. Either way, it probably doesn't feel much like business as usual right now. And we might be finding ourselves feeling like the apostles in today's gospel reading from John. The apostles are asking Jesus, how will they be able to know him once he's gone? How will they see him? How will they know his will for them? Now, this might all sound a bit familiar right now, especially if our normal ways of worshipping aren't available to us. But the good news is, whether we're feeling lost without our community, lost without Christ in the sacrament, lost without worship through music or anything else, Jesus' answer to the apostles today can help. Now, Jesus says to them that the Spirit will continue to reveal him. And this is something we've probably heard before. The Spirit reveals Jesus. But he goes on to say something all the more striking. He says that God and him will come down and make their home with them. Make their home with them. This is really intimate. And this might seem a bit strange because we don't often think of Jesus as a housemate, as one stuck here in lockdown. And whilst we know God is always with us, and his presence is always around us, this just feels a bit different. Make his home? It's all a bit earthy, isn't it? Now, one commentator called this something like a domestic visitation of love. A domestic visitation of love. Love himself. Come down. Come home, apparently. Now, this can be a little bit scary, especially if we're used to church being the place that we encounter God. And it's completely understandable that we would. He's plastered all over it, after all. But this time, God come home, dwelling with us, this means he sees it all. The good, the bad, and the ugly. He knows us, knows it all. And he loves us anyway, and he will forgive us. But the thing is, we might feel a bit uncomfy with that, having to stare that love and forgiveness in the face. He wants to be with us. He's a willing housemate. And the thing is, we hear things like this all the time, but really taking them to heart? That's another thing. And if he sees it all and loves us anyway, that means he can take it all. Anything that we want to say, the anger, the joy, the screaming, the not feeling like it, the moments that we get it, all of it, he can take it. So I'd advise you to give it a try. Lay some things at his feet. He's there to listen. So God has already made a home with us, before lockdown, of course. But in this funny time, maybe we can take some time to get used to this idea. Get used to the idea that God actually does some of his best work in us and not out there. That we're worthy of that. God is out there, of course he is. But I think that's the bit we often understand easier. This bit might be harder, but it's worth it. Because I think when we begin to realise that this is a relationship that we live and not just a religion we follow, we can really start to flourish in our calling. A calling not to just be a follower of God, but to be a child of God.